The Volkswagen Golf has ruled Europe's hatchback market for nearly 50 years. But what if I told you a Chinese brand, backed by the same company that owns Alfa Romeo, just built an electric Golf rival that costs thousands less, goes further on a charge, and actually handles like a European car? This is the 2026 Leapmotor B05, and it might be the most important EV launch of the year. Before starting the video, subscribe to the channel because your one subscribe helps us to grow. Let's start the video. Leapmotor isn't a household name in Europe yet, but they're moving fast. Founded in 2015, this Chinese EV startup sold over 600,000 cars in 2025 alone. That's a 103% jump year-on-year. And here's the key. Stellantis, the giant behind Peugeot, Citroën, and Fiat, owns 20% of Leapmotor and handles their European distribution. That matters, because unlike some Chinese imports that feel lost on European roads, the B05 was chassis-tuned in Italy, specifically for our roads, our speeds, and our expectations. Let's get to the numbers. The B05 is rear-wheel drive, already unusual at this price point, with a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. The motor puts out 160 kilowatts, or about 218 brake horsepower, with 240 newton-meters of torque. 0 to 62 miles per hour, 6.7 seconds. That's quicker than a Cupra Born and a Renault Megane E-Tech. And yes, it even has launch control, though honestly, the difference is marginal. 2 battery options. The base 56.2 kilowatt-hour pack gives you a WLTP range of 401 kilometers. Step up to the 67.1 kilowatt-hour battery, and you're looking at 482 kilometers on the WLTP cycle. Real world, expect around 375 to 430 kilometers, depending on weather and driving style. Charging. 30 to 80% on DC fast charging takes roughly 17 minutes at up to 174 kilowatts. Not class-leading, but absolutely practical for motorway trips. Styling-wise, the B05 wears its influences on its sleeve. From a distance, it looks a lot like a Golf. Same proportions, same light bar across the front. But get closer and you'll spot the frameless doors, flush handles, and that full-width rear light bar with Leapmotor written boldly across the tailgate. Inside, it's minimalism taken to the extreme. A 14.6-inch central touchscreen dominates the dash, paired with an 8.8-inch digital driver display. The materials are high quality for the price: synthetic leather, ambient lighting, and a panoramic glass roof on higher trims. But fair warning, physical buttons are basically extinct in this cabin. Climate control, touchscreen. Mirror adjustment, touchscreen. It's slick when it works, frustrating when it doesn't. Here's where Leapmotor drops the hammer. In the UK, the B05 starts at £30,495, but Leapmotor applies a £1,500 Leap grant, their own discount, bringing the effective price to just under £29,000. For context, that's several £1,000s less than a Volkswagen ID3 or Kia EV4, and undercuts even the MG4. And it's not a stripped-out base model, either. Standard equipment includes 19-inch alloys, heated and ventilated front seats, wireless phone charging, a heat pump for winter efficiency, adaptive cruise control, and a full ADAS suite with 21 driver assistance systems. In continental Europe, pricing starts around €31,500 before local incentives. That is aggressively competitive. So when can you actually buy one? The B05 launched in Europe in summer 2026, with UK deliveries starting in July. Australia gets it in September. And a hotter B05 Ultra variant, with dual-motor all-wheel drive and up to 400 horsepower, is expected in 2027. Is it perfect? No. The ride is a bit fidgety over rough roads. The software has quirks. And as a new brand, long-term reliability is still unproven. But for the money, the B05 offers genuine European driving dynamics, solid range, generous equipment, and a price that makes you question why you'd pay more. The Leapmotor B05 isn't just another cheap Chinese EV. It's a statement that the game has changed. And for European buyers watching their wallets, that might be exactly what 2026 needed. Drop a comment below. Would you take a chance on a Leapmotor or stick with the established brands? Hit subscribe for more EV news, and I'll see you in the next one.